Hey everyone, welcome to week 3 Olympic distance triathlon training. Just a quick note, if you haven't looked ahead in the schedule, next week is a recovery week. So typically people usually do well on a 3-week on, 1 week off cycle, or a 2-week on, 1 week off cycle, meaning that you go hard for 2 weeks, take the third week off. And the schedule as I have it written, it's 3 weeks on with the fourth week off. So what that means is after we get into the key workout, the second grouping of key workouts, just like the first 3 weeks, are your threshold workouts. These are the workouts that help you get faster in swimming, biking, and running, one of each. But let's say after the first 2 weeks you're feeling very fatigued, then what you want to do is take these workouts and make them more of an active recovery workout. So take out all the hard work in it. You can do workouts like working on your form. Keep it at a conversation pace, keep it at an aerobic pace. But say 2 weeks in, you're loving the training, you're feeling great, and you know that week 4 is a recovery week and you have it in you to push yourself one more week, then go for it. Get these second tier workouts in, really go for it, make them a little bit harder. But the number one key workout of the week, like if you only get in one workout, this is the workout you want to do. You don't want to do even these second level key workouts and miss the key brick workout. So if, for example, you have your day off work is like on a Tuesday, you want to move the brick workout to Tuesday. You know, if you can't get it on the weekend because you have some kind of obligation, make sure you get this in. It could take anywhere from 20 miles. It could be like an hour and a half maybe for some people. 4-mile run, could be an hour if you're going 15-minute pace. But could be as low as an hour and a half. Could be up to probably 3 hours. I think on the schedule I have it sort of blocked out at about 2.5 hours. So how do you pick your distance? Well, hopefully you did the brick workout 2 weeks ago. And the idea would be that you step up one level. So if last weekend you did a 15-mile bike ride, 3-mile run, this week you do a 20-mile bike ride, 4-mile run. Okay, so I have these 3 different levels. You can pick the level that's right for you. Ideally, step up one level from 2 weeks ago. Couple things to remember: bike a little bit harder than you anticipate biking in the race, just because of the competition in the race. If you try to bike harder in practice, what's probably going to happen is you're going to be biking about the same effort in the race, and that very much impacts the run. If you over bike it, whether that's in the workout here or in the race, you're going to feel that, you're going to pay for it on the run. But these brick workouts are an opportunity for you to learn and to practice. 2 weeks ago, hopefully you made some notes about what went well, what kind of pacing did you do. Think about the course. Ideally, if you can pick a course as close to whatever your race is, that's ideal. So what did you learn from your last brick? How was your hydration? How was your pacing? How did you feel on the run? Did you fade at the end of the run, which probably means that you maybe biked a little bit too hard? Were you able to negative split the run where you ran faster in that second half than the first half? Can you bike a little bit harder? Can you choose different gears? Can you choose different cadences? If you're using heart rate or power, you can think about those things. Think about what went well in the last brick. Think about what things you want to experiment with. And that's really the next question I have is, what do you want to test out? Do you want to try out a different breakfast plan? Think again about what you're going to have available to you at the race. If you're staying in a hotel, you have less food options as if you're staying in a place with a kitchen, right? How is your pace? Do you want to adjust that? Do you want to try new equipment? Maybe you're getting new aero bars and you're putting on the bike and you want to see if that makes a difference. Maybe you're testing out different shoes that you can use in the race. Lots of different things. Maybe you just got one of those fancy Garmin watches and you're trying out the multi-sport function, and most people kind of screw that up at first and they hit stop when they just need to hit the lap button to go into, like, from the swim to the transition to the bike. So that's a time to play around with it. And again, just like last time, if you do have the ability to swim right before, maybe do a 20-30 minute swim. The only key is, it needs to be a place where you can get out of the swim, go pretty quickly from swimming to biking, just like in a transition. It doesn't have to be lightning fast, but you want it to be, probably under 10 minutes to be ideal. You don't want to go to the pool, swim, drive home, and then hop on the bike, and next thing you know, it's 30-40 minutes later. That's really not going to be that effective for you. And then you also want if you're going to swim, then bike, then run, a place where you can run from afterwards. And what I found is, if you have a place like that, then you're very lucky. Most people don't have a convenient place where they can do a swim, bike, and run workout, whether it's traffic patterns or where the pool or the open water session is. So there's a lot of different variables there. Okay? Any questions, as always, put them in the comments below. And you're welcome to switch up the second tier of the threshold workouts. If you did move this brick workout to, say, like a Tuesday, then you want Wednesday to be an active recovery workout, so an easy swim or a rest day. So if you are moving around the schedule as it's written and you're not clear about how to get in these other workouts, just shoot me a message and I can help you. And you might even throw some information in there about like what days of the week you can't work out because you have commitments, what days are good days to work out. But definitely get in that brick workout. If you get in that brick workout and you did nothing else for the rest of the week, I would still have a ton of confidence that you're going to have a fantastic race. So make sure you get that one in. All right, thanks.